Well, it ended up being a muted session in trade today. It didn't begin that way. We started with gains, and at one point of time, at the high point today, the Nifty 50 was just about 110 points away from all-time highs. We ended with cuts of about 0.5%, like I mentioned. Now, the tide turned after the presentation of the outcome of the MPC meeting of the Reserve Bank of India, and they voted, as you know, to keep the policy rate unchanged. In fact, the stance was also kept unchanged, and the projection for GDP growth in FY24 was also kept unchanged at 6.5%. To some, that might have been a bit of a disappointment. But taking a closer look at the sectoral picture, you had most of the sectors underperform. In fact, the metal pack was the only one that gained ground today. The key underperformers were realty as well as the pharma pack. Now, among the key movers on the Nifty 50, you had Kotak Mahindra Bank, that was one of the biggest contributors to the declines today, down about 2.5%. Grasim also lost over 3%. And then among the others, you had Sun Pharma, Tech Mahindra, and Tata Consumer all losing over 2% each. Among the gainers, and there were only about 12 of them in trade today, but you had NTPC, that was the key performer, up about 3%. And then you had the metal pack, like I said, JSW Steel, the key performer there, up about 2.8%. Among the other gainers, you had ONGC, Power Grid Corporation of India, and Larsen & Toubro, all gaining over 1% each. A few other honorable mentions to make, of course. You had 197 Communications, or Paytm as it is commonly called, gaining quite a bit of ground, ending up over 6% after it got an upgrade from BofA, that is Bank of America, and that is a buy for them. Tata Teleservices ended up nearly 15% on the back of higher volumes, and you had Gati that ended up about 4%, and volumes continued to improve for the company in the month of May. Attention, of course, now shifts to the Fed policy next week with the RBI monetary policy out of the way.